guys, it's me, Keena Beana. Today I'm here to make some fried chicken. Y'all know we love fried chicken with some yellow rice with some shrimp. If you're interested in seeing how I put it all together, continue watching. Okay, now it's time to get started. So here I have my chicken thighs. You can use anything you like, legs, wings, thighs, or breasts, but I prefer to use the thighs. So here I have my chicken thighs that's already been cleaned with lime and water, and it's here cleaned, and I'm going to start adding the seasoning. I'm going to use sazon caliente, which has a little spice in it. If you don't like spice, you don't have to use it, but this is what I'm using. I'm just going to sprinkle some on here. And then I'm going to use some Lawry's seasoned salt. Not too much because this can make your food a little too salty. So you're just going to put enough. Like that. And then I'm going to put some garlic powder. A little bit of black pepper. Okay, and then I'm going to add some complete seasoning. Mix it all up in there like that. Then I have here some yellow mustard. You're going to need yellow mustard. Maybe like a teaspoon. And then, for sure, you got to put some hot sauce. I prefer to use Crystal, so this is what I'm going to use. And I would say about a teaspoon also. Just mix it in like that. And then from there, you're just gonna mix it up, My hands are clean, so I can use my hands, but if you prefer to use gloves, you can. So I just gonna mix it up, mix. You can let it sit overnight, but I'm gonna cook it and eat it right now. But it's better if you do it the day before and let it sit over so you can get all the flavors. But mix it up, and then we're ready to fry. Okay, now it's time to fry the chicken. Here I have a Ziploc bag filled with all-purpose flour. Then you're gonna have your frying pan here. I'm using vegetable oil. I feel like it fries better when you use vegetable oil. Here I have my chicken, and we're going to put the grease oil to medium high. Drop the chicken in the bag. Mix it up. And then we're going to drop it in the fryer. You should hear that little sizzle. And go ahead and add the rest of my chicken. And I'll be right back. Okay, so here the chicken been frying for about 5 minutes. So we just gonna flip them over with some tongue. We want to get that brown, crispy color. So we're gonna let it 2 more minutes, and it should be done. Because these thighs are kind of big, so if you have bigger pieces of meat, you want to leave it in a little bit longer. So. Alright, so now we're going to start getting started on the shrimp rice. So first we're going to prep the shrimp. I went ahead and cut up some red peppers, onions, and green peppers. And I decided that I'm going to put some sausage with the rice also. So I have the sausage. Alright, so now we're going to start getting started on the shrimp rice. So first we're gonna prep the shrimp. I went ahead and cut up some red peppers, onions, and green peppers. And I decided that I'm gonna put some sausage with the rice also. So I have the sausage. All right, now that my oil is getting hot, I'm gonna add my red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and some onions. I like a lot, so that's why I'm adding a lot. If you prefer to use a little bit less, that's all your preference. Okay, now the bell pepper and onions and green peppers are sizzling, so you want to cook those until they are a little brown. Over here, we got our fried chicken frying up, getting brown. That's what we want. We boiling our water over here for our rice. All right. Our peppers are starting to turn a little brown, how we like it. So now I'm going to add my shrimp to the peppers. I have a large raw shrimp here. I prefer to use the raw ones instead of the ones that are pre-cooked because they taste better to me. So I added those. And now I'm going to add my sausage. Break those up in there. Then I'm going to add some garlic powder. Enough of that because that what makes it the best. And then we're going to add some black pepper. And some crushed red peppers. Alright, and some crushed red peppers. If you don't like any spice, I don't think you should use this because this does give it like a little spice. And lastly, I'm going to add some garlic and herb seasoning. And from there, just mix it up until your shrimp turn pink or red. Then we're going to start our rice. Okay, now it's time to take out our chicken. How that looks. Take the piece. There. And then I'm going to just turn off our oil. Now I have my shrimp, sausage, and peppers cooking up here. We're going to start with our rice. I have my water starting to get hot. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of butter, a tablespoon of butter into my water. And I'm going to add my rice. I already washed it up. Make sure you guys are washing your rice. And I'm going to drop it in here. This is jasmine rice. Me and my family prefer the jasmine rice. But you can use any rice that you have or you prefer. Then we're going to stir that up and allow that to boil. In here, we still have our shrimp and sausage. We're going to turn that down and let it sit until we're ready to start with our rice. Alright, so now we're going to add some sazon with cilantro into our boiling rice. I'm going to use 2 packets. So we're going to add some adobo de Goya, about a teaspoon. Okay. Then we're going to mix that up. Add our sausage and bell peppers and shrimp into that. Drop everything in there. Everything in there. And mix, mix, mix. Mix it all up. On top, leave a little off the lid so it can breathe a little. And we're gonna wait for about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so this is the final product. You can see that the rice is done. And that's what we want. You see the big shrimp up in there? Alright, I'll be back with the plated food. And we'll be done here. So here we have the chicken and shrimp and rice. Time to dig in. Okay, so there you have it, my version of fried chicken and shrimp and sausage rice. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you next time.